Pam Bondi is under fire right now because of truly an embarrassing statements that she's been putting out during this hearing on the Epstein file release. She wouldn't even look into she wouldn't even look at the faces of the survivors, of the victims of Jeffrey Epstein while she's being asked to. And I'm going to show you some other videos that also from the same hearing where she all of a sudden diverts the attention to anti-Semitism when the whole entire conversation is on the Epstein files. She just seems like she's completely diverting focus multiple times in the hearing. So first off, let's take a listen to this and then let's discuss it.
And if you are willing, please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice. Please know for the record that every single survivor has raised their hand. Attorney General Bondi, you apologized to the survivors in your opening statement for what they went through at the hands of Jeffrey Epstein. Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through with the absolutely unacceptable release of the Epstein files and their information?
Okay, here, let me go.
Congresswoman, you sat before Merrick Garland sat in this chair twice.
Attorney General Bondi,
no, can I finish my answer?
No, I'm going to reclaim my time because I asked you a specific question that I would like you to answer, which is, will you turn to the survivors? This is not about anybody that came before you. It is about you taking responsibility for your Department of Justice and the harm that it has done to the survivors who are standing right behind you and are waiting for you to turn to them and apologize for what your Department of Justice has done.
Members get to ask the questions, the witness get to answer in the way they want to answer. The Attorney General can
that's
respond.
Not accurate, Mr. Chairman.
Because she doesn't like the answer.
So crazy. So I'm just going to stop right there. I mean,
it's over.
So, I mean, it's absolutely wild. She wouldn't, she really wouldn't turn to them.
Mr. Chairman,
why?
I have asked
Didn't she ask Merrick Garland this twice?
I am reclaiming my time. Just
Chairman,
you can
it would benefit to a minimum security.
And you go through the whole thing. Instead of focusing on turning to the survivors, it's ridiculous. The more you watch that, the more I'm genuinely shocked. Instead of turning to the survivors, what she does do is talk about how the stock market is doing great.
So, it was over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirements, that's what's safe. We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked. Are you kidding?
Mr. Jordan, Mr. Jordan.
So, I mean, the whole thing is just an embarrassment. She's just completely shifting the conversation because she doesn't know what else to say. And this is the part that I find, and this whole thing, there's so many clips of this hearing that are just absolutely embarrassing for her. And it's just going to go on record that she's just covering for very sick elite individuals, but she's really just taking orders from Donald Trump. That's what she is. She's just a puppet. It's not like it's not like she's actually going out of her way. She could, if she actually had some morals, she could, stand against the grain and take whatever would come after her from that point, but she's deciding not to. So this is the part where she deflects and makes the whole entire thing about anti-Semitism, which I think was the weirdest thing ever. Take a listen to this.
I didn't see one tweet when Joe Biden was in office about Bill Clinton. Didn't ask Merrick Garland anything about Epstein, not once when he was.
Weak sauce.
Also, I want the record to reflect that, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning.
Oh, is Jewish. I just want to be clear. Do you want to go there, Attorney General? Or do you want to go there? Are you serious? Talking about anti-Semitism to a woman who lost her grandfather in the Holocaust? Really?
The committee will be in order.
Talk to Jared Wise about anti-Semitism.
The ranking member knows that.
Didn't see one tweet.
Wow. So, I mean, Wow. So you guys kind of heard it yourselves. She won't the whole thing has been deflection. The whole entire thing has been deflection. The victims are, I think the biggest slap in the face are when the victims are literally right behind her. Couldn't even acknowledge that. And of course, somehow this had to be related to anti-Semitism and Israel and aid to Israel and what they voted on. This would actually be a really good time for me to show my disclaimer here. Again, not intended to promote hate towards any group of people, just having an honest discussion about all of this. So people on social media are also rightfully sharing their thoughts on all of this. Pam Bondi is so full of shit, says Dave Smith. What a disgrace. Let me scroll up here a little bit more so you guys can see what the rest of people are talking about. And alrighty, Pam Bondi again just asked the Epstein survivors oversight hearing to raise their hands if the DOJ. Every single victim's hand was raised. Pam Bondi has failed the American people and must resign immediately. This is really bad. And it seems like that's kind of exactly what's going on. Lawmakers are now reporting that Pam Bondi, Kesh Patel redacted 95% of references to Donald Trump in the Epstein files, basically 950,000 of 1 million plus mentions. This is about to make Watergate look like a water fountain. I don't know if this is true or not. That's just a statement. But what we do know for certain is that there were times where the moment they released the files, if you started searching up Donald Trump's name, you would have noticed that every single day there would have been less search results that populate when you search up Donald Trump's name. Every single day from the first day they released the files, meaning that they pulled some documents that had Donald Trump's name. From the very first day that they released the files, they were pulling some of the documents that had Donald Trump's name. There's a covert, it's not even covert, there's an overt. They're just outwardly redacting names of powerful individuals, redacting names of Donald Trump, redacting names of other powerful individuals. And I've said this time and time again, this is not a left versus right issue. This is both sides. This is both sides. The entire damn government is corrupt. The entire damn government is bought out. Not just the government, the elites, the rich, the ruling class. They're all disgusting. They're all disgusting people at the very top, and they're all blackmailed. That seems like that's kind of what we are. We're one nation under blackmail. People actually told me to read that book. I haven't yet. I should probably do that soon. So that's kind of it. And what we're seeing now is the late stage of how a country that's blackmailed from the very top reacts once these documents are being asked to be exposed. So that's it for this video, guys. If you found it interesting, I'd appreciate it if you click the subscribe button below and give it a thumbs up as well. It helps me reach more people like you. Also, if you want to join as a member, it's just $5 a month and you get to see members only videos from me every single day. So I'd appreciate the support as well. I'll see you guys later. Take care and have a great day. Bye.